Put your passy in your mouth. It's called Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh no.
Sounds innocent.
Sounds cool, I guess.
Look, Riding Hood is like such a big paradox, I swear.
What do you mean, such a big
Once
paradox?
upon a time. Oh my god!
What?
I was just starting to read it. No, you talk. You talk. You talk.
No, talk.
You
You talk. You talk.
No. You go first. You go first. This is yours now.
Okay.
Your microphone.
I like
It's open mic night.
big butts, and I cannot lie. My other brothers can deny. That was it.
When the girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a brown thing in your face, she gets sprung.
Okay, can I?
Okay.
No.
Can I read
Yeah.
now?
Okay. You can. I guess.
Okay.
Bitch.
Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a dear little girl who was loved by everyone who looked at her, but most of all by her grandmother. There was nothing that she would not have given to the child. Once she gave her a little cap of red velvet, which suited her so well that she would never wear anything else, but she has always called Little Red Riding Hood. One day her mother said to her,
"Come, Little Red Riding Hood. Here is a piece of cake and a bottle of wine. Take them to your grandmother. She is ill and weak, and they will do her good. Out before it gets hot, and when you are going walk nicely and quietly, but do not run off the path, or you may fall and break the bottle, and your grandmother will get nothing. And then you will go into her room. Don't forget to say good morning. And don't peep into every corner before you do it."
"Oh, take great care," said Little Red Riding Hood to her mother, and she gave her hand on it. The grandmother lived out in the wood, half a league from the village, and just as Little Red Riding Hood entered the wood, a wolf met her. Little Red Riding Hood did not know what a wicked creature he was, and he was not at all afraid of him. And she was not at all afraid of him. "Good day, Little Red Riding Hood," said he.
Thank you kindly, Wolf.
"Who is away so early, Little Red Riding Hood?"
Is he a pedophile? Does he professionally play Smash?
In your apron.
Cake and wine. Yesterday was baking day, so poor sick grandmother to have something good to make her stronger.
"Where does your grandmother live, Little Red Riding Hood?"
A good corn over leak farther in the wood. Her house stands under the three large oak trees. The nut trees are just below. You surely must know it.
replied Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf thought to himself, "What a tender young creature. What a nice plump mouthful. She will be better to eat than the old wolf."
I said he was a
must-
pedophile.
To catch both. It's vor. It's vor. So he walked for a short time by the side of Little Red Riding Hood, and then he said, "See, Little Red Riding Hood, how pretty the flowers are about here. Why do you not look around? I believe, too, that you do not hear how sweetly the little birds are singing. You walk gravely along as if you were going to school, while everything else out here in the wood is merry." Little Red Riding Hood raised her eyes, and when she saw the sunbeams dancing here and there through the trees, and pretty flowers growing everywhere, she thought, "I suppose I take grandmother a fresh nosegay." That's a good word.
Nosegay.
Nosegay.
Be like,
Dude, my nose is pretty gay.
Yeah,
not
dude.
gonna lie, imagine
That would
having
please her
those-
too. It is so early in the day. It is so early in the day that I shall still get there in good time. So she ran from the path into the wood to look for flowers, and whenever she had picked one, she fancied that she saw a still prettier one farther on, and ran after it. So got deeper and deeper into the wood. Meanwhile, the wolf ran straight to the grandmother's house and knocked at the door. "Who is there?" "Little Red Riding Hood," replied the wolf. She is bringing cake and wine. Open the door.
Lift the latch!
Called out the grandmother.
I am too weak and cannot get up.
Wolf lifted the latch. Door sprang open, and without a word, he went straight to the grandmother's bed and devoured her.
Yo, there's more. That is hard. I'm very hard. My dick is so hard right now.
No way.
Himself in bed and drew the curtains. Little Red Riding Hood, however, had been running about picking flowers. When she had gathered so many that she could carry no more, she remembered her grandmother and set out on the way to her. Surprised to find the cottage door standing open. When she went into the room, she had such a strange feeling that she said to herself,
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel today.
and at other times I feel like being with grandmother so much. She called out,
Good morning.
Receive. What was that? Sorry, I'm ruining the story.
Fuck your story.
Fuck a story.
Shut up. It's a good story.
Bro, I'm gonna do this in a podcast. It's gonna like just be an image of you like reading a book.
Received no answer. She went to the bed and drew back the curtains. There lay her grandmother with her cap pulled far over her face and looking very strange.
Oh, grandmother,
Said,
what big ears you have. The better to have you with my child.
was the reply.
Grandmother, what big eyes you have.
That's not the right. I'm getting the voice mixed up. She said,
The better to see you with, my dear. But grandmother, what large hands you have. The better to hug with you with. Oh, but grandmother, what a terrible big mouth you have. The better to eat you with.
Seriously,
ugly.
Why didn't we just do what he was going to do with her instead of just doing it?
Red Riding Hood on her floor.
he just bored Little Riding Hood.
Wow.
No.
Wow, underage
But the
boring.
wolf had a piece of his
Little Riding
appetite.
Hood participates in the
He
art of
lay
war.
down and again in the bed, fell asleep, and began to snore very loud. The huntsman was just passing the house. He thought to himself, how the old woman is snoring. I might see if she wants anything. So he went into the room, and when she came to the bed, he saw that the wolf was lying in it.
Do I find you here, you old sinner?
He said,
I have long sought you.
You donkey! You just Gordon Ramsay. Why is he Gordon Ramsay?
devoured the grandmother, took a pair of scissors, and began to cut open the stomach of the sleeping
fuck?
wolf. When he had made two
Unborn.
snips, he saw the Little Red Riding Hood shining. And then he made two snips more, and the little girl sprang out crying,
Oh, how frightened I have been! How dark it was inside the wolf!
and after the aged grandmother came out alive also, but scarcely able to breathe, Little Red Riding Hood, however, quickly fetched great stones with which they filled the wolf's belly, and then he woke. He wanted to run away, but the stones were so heavy that he collapsed at once and fell dead.
Wow!
Then all three were delighted. The huntsman drew off the wolf's skin and it went home. The grandmother ate the cake and drank wine which Little Red Riding Hood had brought. And Little Red Riding Hood herself, as long as I live, I will never I myself leave the path to run into the wood when my mother has forbidden me to do that.
Wow, that was great,
It
Harwe.
is related that once when Little Red Riding Hood was again taking cakes to the old grandmother, another wolf spoke to her and tried to entice her from the path. Little Red Riding Hood, however, was on her guard and went straight toward her way, and told her grandmother that she had met the wolf and that she had good morning, and she had said good morning to her, but with such a wicked look in his eyes that if they had not been on the public road, she was certain she would have eaten her up. I don't remember the grandmother's. Well, said the grandmother,
You shall shut the door so that he may not come in.
and afterwards the wolf knocked.
You've been the grandmother. I am Little Red Riding Hood, and am bringing you some cakes.
They did not speak, or open the door, so the gray beard still was right around and on the roof and hanging over riding on in the steel. and then steal her, devour her. This book. So why? There are 5 instances of war in this.
I love it.